Dating can be an exciting adventure. Yet for many young women, it's also fraught with fears. These fears are often shaped by societal pressures. The fear of rejection, vulnerability, commitment, heartbreak, judgment, and losing independence are common. Society places immense pressure on young women to find the perfect partner. Social media often showcases picture-perfect relationships, creating unrealistic expectations. This can intensify dating fears and lead to feelings of inadequacy. These pressures can make dating feel like a high-stakes game. Fear of not measuring up or being left behind can dominate one's thoughts. However, approaching dating with a faith-based perspective can provide comfort and guidance. In this essay, we will explore these common fears. We will also see how biblical insights can help young women navigate their dating journey with confidence and resilience. Rejection is a fear that many young women face when dating. It can make one feel unworthy and unloved. However, the Bible offers comfort and strength in the face of rejection. Consider the story of Jesus in Nazareth. Despite being rejected by his own people, Jesus remained steadfast in his mission. He knew his worth came from God, not from human approval. This example shows that rejection does not define our value. Psalm 139 verse 14 reminds us that we are fearfully and wonderfully made. Our worth is not determined by someone else's acceptance. God's love for us is unconditional and eternal. When facing rejection, it's important to remember that God has a plan. Jeremiah 29 verse 11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you." Trusting in God's plan can provide peace and resilience. Vulnerability is another common fear in dating. Opening up to someone can be daunting, yet vulnerability is key to building deep and authentic connections. The Bible teaches the value of authenticity. Jesus himself was vulnerable, showing his emotions openly. In John 11 verse 35, Jesus wept at Lazarus' death, showing his deep compassion. This vulnerability drew people closer to him. Being vulnerable requires courage. It involves sharing our true selves, flaws and all. However, this honesty can lead to meaningful relationships. Proverbs 27 verse 17 says, "As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another." Authentic connections can help us grow. Embracing vulnerability also means trusting others. It's a risk, but it can lead to beautiful, God-centered relationships. As 1 John 4 verse 18 states, "There is no fear in love, but perfect love drives out fear." The fear of commitment is prevalent in today's dating culture. Many young women worry about being tied down or making the wrong choice. However, understanding commitment through a biblical lens can provide clarity. In the Bible, commitment is seen as a covenant. Marriage is a sacred covenant that reflects God's commitment to his people. Ephesians 5 verses 25 to 33 draw parallels between marriage and Christ's love for the church. This shows us that commitment is meant to be selfless and enduring. Ruth's story is a powerful example of commitment. Despite her circumstances, Ruth chose to stay with Naomi, saying, "Where you go, I will go." This steadfast loyalty led to a blessed future for Ruth. Commitment requires faith and trust in God's plan. Proverbs 3 verses 5 to 6 advise us to trust in the Lord with all your heart. By seeking God's guidance, we can navigate our fears and embrace commitment with confidence. Heartbreak is one of the most painful fears in dating. The end of a relationship can feel like the end of the world. However, the Bible offers comfort and hope in times of sorrow. Jesus understands our pain. In Matthew chapter 11 verse 28, he says, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." Turning to Jesus in times of heartbreak can bring peace and healing. Heartbreak can also lead to personal growth. Romans chapter 5 verses 3 to 4 explain that suffering produces perseverance, character, and hope. Through heartbreak, we learn resilience and gain a deeper understanding of ourselves. The story of Job illustrates this beautifully. Despite losing everything, Job's faith remained strong. In the end, God restored Job's fortunes and blessed him abundantly. This story shows that even in our darkest moments, God is with us. Section 6. Rising above judgment. Fear of judgment is common in dating. Many worry about being judged for their choices. The Bible encourages us to prioritize our relationship with God. Jesus faced judgment but stayed focused on his mission. In John 8:7, Jesus said, "Let any one of you who is without sin be the first to throw a stone." This teaches us to look beyond human judgment. Galatians 1:10 asks, "Am I trying to win the approval of humans or of God?" Ultimately, God's judgment matters most. Section 7. Balancing independence and partnership. The fear of losing independence is significant for many young women. Healthy relationships can enhance our independence. The Bible shows that partnerships can be empowering. If either of them falls, one can help the other up. A supportive partner can help us achieve our goals and grow. Section 8. Embracing faith to navigate dating fears. Faith can be a powerful tool in navigating dating fears. By grounding our worth in God, we can approach dating with confidence and resilience. The Bible is filled with wisdom that can guide us. Proverbs chapter 3 verses 5 to 6 encourages us to trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. This trust can alleviate fears and provide direction. Prayer is another essential aspect. Philippians chapter 4 verses 6 to 7 advises us to present our requests to God through prayer and thanksgiving. This can bring peace and clarity in our dating journey. Surrounding ourselves with a faith community can also provide support. Hebrews chapter 10 verses 24 to 25 emphasizes the importance of encouraging one another. Being part of a faith community can give us the strength to face our fears. Section 9. Conclusion: Faith as a guiding light in dating. In conclusion, dating fears are common, but faith can be a guiding light. By grounding our worth in God, we can navigate these fears with confidence and resilience. The Bible offers numerous insights and examples, from facing rejection and vulnerability to embracing commitment and independence. Biblical wisdom provides comfort and guidance. Heartbreak and judgment are part of the journey, but they lead to growth. Trusting in God's plan and seeking His guidance can help us rise above these fears. Ultimately, faith empowers us to approach dating with a secure sense of self. By embracing our faith, we can build healthy, God-centered relationships that enrich our lives.